Hi guys, today I'm going to be comparing dupes with their original product and letting you guys know whether I think that e.l.f. did a good job with duping these products or if the original product is better. Starting off with their liquid blush, which was supposed to be a dupe for the Rare Beauty blush, I honestly feel like they did such a good job with this dupe. The blush is insanely pigmented just like the Rare Beauty blushes, and it also just blends out super smoothly. It doesn't leave streaks or ruin your makeup. Honestly, these blushes are amazing. Next we have the e.l.f. Pout Cloud, which is supposed to be a dupe for the Maracuja Juicy Lip. You guys already know that I'm not the biggest fan of the Maracuja Juicy Lips, which is why I was kind of skeptical about this. Honestly, I love e.l.f.'s version so much more than the Tarte one. This blend out so much smoother and looks so much better on the lips than the Tarte ones do. So e.l.f. honestly nailed this dupe. They did it even better than the original. Next, you have the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, which is supposed to be a dupe for the Milk Primer. I personally do not like the e.l.f. primer. It broke me out super badly. It does recreate the same tackiness as the Milk one. It does feel the same, but it just broke me out so badly, which is why I feel like the Milk one is better. One thing that I do also like more about the Milk one than the e.l.f. one is that the e.l.f. one is immediately tacky right as you put it on, but with the Milk one it gives you a few seconds to blend it in before it starts to settle in and get tacky, which I do really like. Next we have the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish versus the e.l.f. Halo Glow. Again, this is another one of those products that really broke me out from e.l.f. They do look the same, so if this doesn't break you out, then I do feel like this is a good dupe because they do recreate like the same glow and they do give off pretty much the same amount of coverage. I just personally prefer the Charlotte Tilbury over the e.l.f. one because it did break me out. Next we have the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand, which is supposed to be a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand. This is another dupe that e.l.f. really did a great job with. I think I feel like this one is again a little bit more pigmented, but they both give off a really nice bronze and they do also blend out super easily. I personally don't find that they cling onto my skin or dry up super quickly. Honestly, I feel like e.l.f. did an amazing job with this dupe. Next we have e.l.f.'s new brow gel, which is supposed to be a dupe for the Refi. I also feel like they did an amazing job with this. I feel like honestly I probably like the e.l.f. one a little bit more than the Refi one. I feel like the Refi one does tend to like flake a lot more than this one. And as you guys know, they both have like that white kind of a formula, and I feel like sometimes I see that the Refi one leaves a little bit of like a white cast on my brows, where I don't see that with the e.l.f. one. For this, I feel like the e.l.f. one is the better option. Next, I have another one of e.l.f.'s brow products, but I lost the e.l.f. version, but I do have the Anastasia Beverly Brow Freeze, which is supposed to be the dupe for it. I feel like e.l.f. also did an amazing job with this dupe. It honestly feels the exact same. It has that same kind of lock and tacky hold that keeps your brows in place.